What's going on, YouTube? We're back with another quick breakdown. And in this video, we got the legendary comedian Corey Holcomb and his 5150 crew. And in this particular clip, Corey is destroying Aries Spears once again for his comments on Ice Cube. Aries Spears was on the Big Boy show, and basically he said that he didn't like Ice Cube, he didn't like his music, and he didn't like his movies. And Corey took offense to that by saying basically Ice Cube has put on so many comedians, has helped change their lives. And basically Aries Spears is bitter because he's not one of those comedians that was chosen by Ice Cube to be in one of his movies. And Corey basically was saying that Aries Spears has a history of being disrespectful to people. And as we all remember, when Aries Spears was on the 5150 show, he was extremely disrespectful to Corey, to Zoe, and to Dee. I saw that show live, and when I was looking at the show, I was like, this dude is being real disrespectful to the point where you can kind of feel that some violence was going to happen because he was just being that disrespectful. And you got to look at it. He came on Corey's show. He was cutting Corey off the whole time. He was disrespecting Zoe. He was disrespecting Darlene. And Zoe had to put his hands and feet on him pretty much. And that's the situation that happened. And after that, Aries Spears filed a lawsuit that I believe was eventually dismissed. So you got to look at this. How are you going to come on this man's show, be disrespectful, get disciplined because you're being disrespectful, and then go tell on him? Come on, man. Think about that. That's extremely off code. If you're going to be disrespectful, you're going to have to be able to take what comes your way for that level of disrespect. Basically, what Corey was saying is that you're a bitter comic that doesn't have the chops to make it to the next level. And when you look at that, Aries Spears has this arrogance about himself, and you could see it that day on the 5150 show. And what happens is when you're arrogant like that and you come off as being bitter, people look at you as a hater. So after you've said the things that you said about Ice Cube, people are definitely going to be like, he just a hater talking because he wasn't given those opportunities. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think that Corey was right in the way that he destroyed Aries Spears in terms of saying that he doesn't have the talent to get to the next level? Or do you feel as though Aries Spears was just giving his opinion about Ice Cube and he should have been allowed to do that? Let me know what you think in the comments. So let's listen to what Corey has to say, and I'll catch you on the other end.
He played victim right after that.
He said,
when he got backlash, but he's so glad his name is in the YouTube rotation
and that's
now.
what I think too. That's what
he is so glad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so good.
Came up here, let Zoe beat Joe. Talk about why they calling me a sucker. Got a lawyer for whooping by one man. What he call you?
He asked me, "Are you Asian?" I was like, "What? I'm Mexican." "Oh, you're Mexican?" What?
You took a bet to your wife. Now tell me I'm lying. You's a real sucker, boy.
Anyway, so yeah, so that story's out
Acting
there.
like you ain't a sucker. You the definition of sucker.
Yeah, talking about he can't give opinions. And now people are. He said this is what he said.
You did an independent about looking at a boy in a bathtub. You's a weirdo, boy. Do yourself a favor and end it all.
He said apparently I'm the poster child for the world's biggest hater.
We ain't even said his name yet.
No, I almost just didn't want to. It was just bad taste in my mouth. But people know.
Somebody say he got eyes like Cujo.
I can't. Anyway.
You know, some people are allergic.
He took an elbow sandwich on the 5150 show. Go ahead.
Some people are allergic to being quiet.
Yes.
Because you can actually say you don't care for somebody.
You can actually not comment
at all. But he elaborated on it. That was my thing. So
too many times when people elaborate, all they do is elucidate how
He
much
ain't
of
even
a
said the
fool
full
they
name,
are.
and we already know.
Yeah,
Everybody know exactly because it's just something.
This is something happening with a lot of people right now, though. A lot of people are just talking and running themselves into the dirt, not realizing just stop talking. Some people just have to really learn that, you know what, it's actually okay that I don't talk about this. I can actually be quiet. Matter of fact, let me go and figure out something to build or something to do, something productive, and not always have an opinion. Today, the internet is going after everybody. Everybody's going after everybody. Comment section full of people talking. Everybody getting on the camera, talking. I'm mad, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna do a video. Stop talking. People are overly stimulated with social media, and so their emotions are all over the damn place. They feel like I gotta say something. I gotta just relax because everybody's words are coming back to bite them in the behind.
You kissed a man in the mouth on a video and said, "Mwah."
Ew, with oil.
You a super sucker.
Now
dog.
a few people are like, you didn't even say what you said. I don't want to repeat. You can go look it up. It's all over the.
Talking about the gooey raccoon.
Yes. Go ahead. You can.
The dude who got beat up and ran off the internet for 6 months and came back peeping through a little internet camera like, "Hey, y'all, can I come back?" He was a sucker.
You know, if people just got out of here and worked, like, okay, you do stand up. The majority of what you do is in real life in front of the people. From my understanding, as far as when you go on tours, you are in front of the people. This is something I respect. I respect people who work, who go out here and get it, who go out here and connect with the people, do the work with the people. Those people will always be successful. They will always have something going. They will always be building. If you stay on the internet talking all the time, then you will be known for a talker on the internet. That's what you'll be known for. That's as far as your reputation will go. You'll be about this big. But you have to get out here and build among the people. The only thing I tell people is you may have a lot of haters, but do they outwork you?
How about that?
Can they outwork you?
How about that? I put together my own productions, and I know this is leading to something that will be way bigger than what Backdoria was trying to offer. He's a straight lame, dog. I can't believe he came on afterwards trying to act like people are not doing right by him. You's a sucker, homie. Go on those safe podcasts and talk crazy, man. Big Boy them did you a solid. Big Boy them was like, should we let this fool out of here? One day they was like, what this fool say? Man, you disrespected somebody who is responsible for helping so many comedians get up in the game, and you mad because he didn't pick you. That's where all that came from. And the reason he didn't pick you, homie, is because, as my man Eddie Kane Jr. said, you on my spot plan? Well, guess what? You ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got it, dog.
I really like what Brother Reza said. Sometimes you have to understand that you do not have to comment on everything. Shut your mouth. You could have said basically, Ice Cube is a legend in the game. I don't have anything to say negative about him. Or you could have just said, I don't want to comment on the brother. But you said what you said, and people have reacted to what you said. Now you're back on the internet, copping pleas, saying that I can't have my own opinion. What happens is when you get labeled as a hater and as a bitter comic, people look at you as a hater. So when you say things, they're not going to look at it from a sense of, let's listen to what this brother has to say. They're looking at it like, oh, this hater out here talking again. And he out here talking about a legend that has changed the lives of many comedians. Ice Cube is a legend in the game. You don't have to like his music. You don't have to like his movies. That's your personal opinion. We understand that. But do you have to say that publicly? And that's what happens when you don't use discernment, like Brother Rizza said, and just keep your mouth shut. You don't have to answer everything. And Corey is 100% correct. I've seen a couple of Aries Spears' stand-ups. One of them I thought was relatively funny. He's good. He's a great impersonator. And some of his comedy was funny in this particular show that I saw. So you do have the talent, but what Brother RZA is saying is that just get to work. Stop always having something negative to say about people on the internet. And I believe that your comedy would have gone much further if people didn't look at you as being a hater, a bitter comic that didn't make it to the level that he felt as though he should have made it to. So tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think that Aries Spears should have just avoided the question? Or do you think he should have just said, basically, Ice Cube's a legendary rapper, his movies have done very well, and that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Do you feel as though he put his foot in his own mouth by making those comments about Ice Cube? Let me know what you think in the comments. And basically what Corey is saying, Corey's just tired of this brother. The brother begged to come on the 5150 show, came up there. Not only did he embarrass himself by being disrespectful to the crew, to Corey, to D, and to Zoe, then you went off trying to sue the brother. You were completely disrespectful and you showed no accountability for the way that you treated the 5150 crew and the 5150 show and the people that love the show and have been watching the show for years. Because trust me, when I saw that, I was highly insulted and I knew that something was going to happen eventually because you were just too disrespectful that night. And if you guys haven't seen it, go back in the 5150 archives and check out that video and you'll be able to understand exactly what I'm saying. So listen, we have to understand it's a time and a place to be silent at times. And I think that brother Aries Spears needs to understand that in order to rebuild your reputation and have people think differently about you, you don't always have to give your opinion and always have a negative stance when it comes to topics and individuals. Sometimes just let it go and move on to the next question. And like we always say, let's change the narrative and refocus the optics. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.